What is going on, guys? It's your boy MuxFrix here. Today I'm bringing you another commentary. I'm trying to get some live comms done today. I basically got about 5 hours where I can just try and grind out the game and get some commentaries. So the gameplay today I'm bringing you, I could have left this one for another commentary, but I thought I had to bring it to you guys because this is probably the best gameplay I'm going to bring you guys. Well, have brought you so far. Hopefully it won't be the only one. I'm not going to say what happens in it, but just keep an eye on the streak. That's what I'm going to say. Not necessarily at the beginning, but that guy just got shat on. So yeah, what I'm using in this gameplay, I'm actually using the MTAR muzzle brake grip, which almost everyone who watches MLG would be using. Yeah, so I'm using that. Perks, I'm running Dead Silence, Marathon, Lightweight, Steady Aim, Focus, I think that's it. Yeah, I already said Dead Silence. And then, yeah, that's basically all I'm using. I tend not to use equipment because I just, I find perks are the most valuable thing on the game. So yeah, that's the gameplays. So today I thought I'd talk a bit about CoD CHAMPS a bit more. I kind of touched onto it a bit in my last commentary. I said it was coming and all that. But it's actually been happening. I'm actually recording this on Saturday morning. It's just 10 o'clock now. I got this gameplay last night, so this is what I thought I'd talk about, because the pool play has actually just come through. They've basically decided who's going through, who's not. The teams have all played their matches, or most of them have. Most of them have played the matches they need to play. So in Pool A, the pool was Strictly Business, Team Rise, Vitality Returns, and Sublime. Strictly Business went through, and so did Vitality Returns. Pool B, of course, was Complexity, Team Orbit, Vex Revenge, and All Stars. And the two teams that went through from there was actually Complexity. Obviously, Complexity only dropped one map in all of their pool play. And Vex Revenge are going through. They're the Canadian team. They're quite a good team. Then we have Pool C, which is Team Caliber, Rain Mix, which is, I'm not actually sure where they're from, Wild Gaming, which is a Canadian one, and Lightning Pandas, which is an EU team. So the two teams that went through from that pool, which was Pool C, was Team Caliber and Wild Gaming. Lightning Pandas only won their game against Rain, and I don't think Rain won one game. No, Rain didn't win a game all of the series, which was quite bad for them. They got 3-0'd 3 times, but okay. And then we've got Pool D, this was actually the most entertaining pool, I think. It was FaZe, Aztec Gaming, which were Mexican, Trident T1 Daughters, which were Australian, and SK Gaming. And the best series I've watched, hands down, probably in Call of Duty, if I'm honest, was FaZe versus SK Gaming. SK Gaming are the #1 German team, so they were a good team, and they actually went 2-1 up against FaZe. And then FaZe won Domination because their Domination game is so strong. It's kind of horrible how strong they are at Domination. I don't think if they can win on Domination, then they could easily take this whole tournament. But it went down to Game 5, which was S&D on Sovereign, and round 11, and basically FaZe went up 4-2 in players. They went up 4-2, so it was 4 against 2. Then TK brought it back. SK brought it back literally in about 5 seconds. It was 2-on-2. They did it really well. They played it really well. Then they killed Proofy, who of course was on FaZe, and JCap got a 2-piece to clutch out the game. It was disgusting. It was a really nasty 2-piece as well. He jumped around the corner and everything. But that's enough about that. Just wanted to say, if you see that series anywhere, go and watch it. It was such a good series. So yeah, the two teams that actually qualified from there were FaZe and Trident T1 Daughters. Trident T1 Daughters didn't lose any of their games. They 3-2'd SK, they 3-0'd Aztec, and they even 3-2'd FaZe, which was their first game. So it was quite a big upset in the tournament. So moving on to Pool E. Now this is a very confusing pool. I'm not sure who went through, because I'll read it out for you guys so you guys can sort of decide. I haven't actually checked it out yet, but what happened was, it was Envious, Clarity Team, TEC, Intensity, and Immunity. And Envy won 2 games, TEC won 2 games, and Immunity won 2 games. So I don't know which two have gone through. Clarity Team didn't win a game, but what makes it even harder, because you'd think it'd go to map count. Envious 3-0'd their first game, then 3-2'd the other one they won. TEC 3-1'd a game and 3-0'd a game, so they're through. TEC Intensity are through. But then Immunity 3-0'd and 3-2'd again. So Envious and Immunity have the exact same map count, exact same wins. So I don't know who's going through from there. They'll probably have to decide it. They might have to play another game to decide who actually goes through. I'm not sure about that one. Then Pool F, this is moving on to a lot later games. A few of these games haven't been played, but you can still see who's going through. This was Rise Nation Wizards, that are a Brazilian team, I think. Vitality Rises and Brazil 5 Stars. Sorry, Wizards aren't a Brazilian team. I think they're a Spanish team. But it looks like Rise Nation and Vitality Rises are going to go through. Yeah, I'd say Rise Nation Vitality Rise is going to go through. Then Pool G, this was the Optic gaming pool, which almost everyone was watching. I'm sure it was very late on though over here in the UK. It was Optic, Epsilon, and NSP, which are a South Korean team. So NSP, of course, were getting destroyed. They got 3-0'd, I think. They got 3-0'd. Oh no. Oh yeah. They got 3-0'd twice. But in this pool, Pool G, there was a Brazilian team there called OOSF, but they got disqualified for some kind of lag switching thing in the actual qualifiers that they found out they did. So there's only 3 people in this pool, so it's basically almost certain that Optic and Epsilon are going through, because in fact they already are going through. The only game that has to be played is Optic versus Epsilon, which will be on the main stage today. Then Pool H, which is actually really surprising. This was the one with TCM, Killerfish, Xfinity, and Echelon. Echelon are a Singapore team, Xfinity are American, TCM British, Killerfish German. So Xfinity 3-1 TCM, Killerfish 3-0'd Echelon, Xfinity 3-0'd Killerfish, and TCM 3-0'd Echelon. So Xfinity are definitely going through, but now TCM, if they beat Killerfish, they'll go through. But if Killerfish win, then they'll go through. And Xfinity still have to play Echelon, that'll be a 3-0. So that's all the pools, guys. So they've got it down to 16 teams now that are actually through, or about to be through. It's kind of obvious if they haven't yet who's going through. So yeah, those are the pools. To be honest, I think that just because of the form, Complexity will probably... I want FaZe to take it. I've really been enjoying watching FaZe lately. They're my favourite team at the moment. So at SB, though, I really like SB ever since they dethroned Complexity. That was like the biggest thing anyone could do. So I'm going to say FaZe, Complexity, or Strictly Business going to win this tournament. I thought TCM could, but just looking at their pool play, I mean... They got 3-1 against Xfinity, and Xfinity were the 16th seed North American team. So if they're ranked 16 in America, then how are they going to play number 1 and 2 in America and win? I find it very hard to see them going any further, but of course TCM are the British team, so I'm hoping they'll do good. I'm not sure when the stream's going to go back up this morning. I've got America, of course, 6 hours behind us over here in the UK, so you never know when it's actually going to go up. So yeah, that's that, guys, about CoD Champs. And right here, as you can see if you've been paying attention to the game, I haven't died in a very long time, and I don't want to ruin anything, but this guy kept coming for me. Look, he's about to come around that corner. He just kept coming for me. His name was like Nilik or something like that. I didn't know what his name was. It was a very odd name, but he just kept running for me. And there you go, guys. Look at that. I didn't say I was getting a chem because I didn't want to ruin it, but don't think that's the end. Right here, I start going off. Oh my god, I seriously just destroy these kids. I get about 7 kills in about 5 seconds. And this guy in front of me, I just ignore him. I kill that guy and then leave the chem to kill that guy while I just reload. But so that's the gameplay, guys. I've kind of covered what I wanted to talk about in today's commentary, but I don't want to end it too quickly because I'm about to go on like another 10 kills. I think I get about 5 more in about 5 seconds. But yeah, like I said, so that's the CoD Champs. Those are my predictions. Leave your predictions in the comments below if you think that there's going to be any more upsets, which I think there will. I didn't actually touch upon Optic that much. I think Optic, it depends. Optic really do depend on their form. If they don't play well, if they're not in form, like, then they're just not going to go anywhere. They might get top 16 if they're lucky. Actually, no, sorry, that's stupid. They're already going to get top 16. But right there, guys, just before the game, you can see I went on a 40 gun streak, which is pretty nice. So that's the gameplay. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.